Boker Tov. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah. Yesterday, we studied very briefly the reality that Yitzchak does not seem to have the same type of magic touch in dealing with bad people who get him in a bind, and somehow he emerges from that with them giving him gifts, right? In the case of Yitzchak, who has a similar scenario as Avraham faces with Sarah and Avimelech, where she's taken, and I like that story. When he makes the same claim of Rivka, and Rivka is not taken, but then is indeed found out that he is found out to have lied to them, lying because he's trying to protect himself and her. They put him basically under the ban. He is persona non grata. That's what Avimelech commands. Anyone who touches this man and his wife will die. It doesn't mean that God's going to kill you, but it sounds like it sounds like his decree that no one can deal with him. It's awful. And yet the Torah goes on to tell us that that he digs and he finds a great deal. Okay. Well, he seeds, we're told, and he plants, and that's successful, and God blesses him by Yigdal Ha'ish, and the man, we're told of Yitzchak, he grows great, Vayilach Haloch V'Gadel, and he can continuously grows with his successes. Ad Kigadal Me'od, he's done really well, with lots of cattle, etc. And Vayikanu Oto Plishtim, and the Philistines now are jealous of him. So first they're angry at him, and they put him under the ban. Now they're jealous of him, and all of the wells which his servants have dug. Which his father Avraham's servants have dug. In the time of Avraham, they go ahead and they cause trouble. They stop them up. They fill them up with earth to make them unusable. So then finally he says, get out of here. Which is a strange kind of phrase, exactly what he means. But we've had enough of you. And he has to leave. And so that's his reality. And yet, he continues to do the work. He continues to dig. He redigs his father's wells, and names them after the way that they were named. And then the servants of Yitzchak dig further, and they find more water. And now there are disputes that happen between them all. Okay, it's bad between him and Avimelech's people. And yet, hold on a second. And yet, finally, we're told in Pasuk Chaf Beit, "Vayad take me sham vayechpor be'er acheret." Finally, it says, "I'm not going to hang out here. Everyone's in my life is made miserable by these people," and he uproots himself from there. He digs another well, and this time, lo ravu aleha, people aren't causing him grief anymore. They're not fighting over these wells. Vayikra shema Rechovot, and he names its place. It names it Rechovot, which has to do with broadness. That God finally has made it possible after all this anxious, constant anguish from the neighbors. Finally, Yitzchak can say, "I can just be here with God's blessings, without others making my life miserable." Isn't that the bracha we all hope for? We'll continue, God willing, tomorrow.